Hike started, hike's underway. Big backpack on my back. So as I mentioned previously, it's 11.2 kilograms. However, I've got water in it now. It's only about a litre of water, so that's taken over to 12.2. I think I'm going to struggle with this backpack, to be fair. It's something I'm not used to. We'll see how the day goes.
What do you reckon? It's all right.
So I've made it to the canal. This is going to be my home for the next couple of hours. Probably got 6-7 hours till I reach Riska, where I'm going to pop to the Lidl and get some food. So I started the journey today on the right by the Esk River, one of the highest tidal rivers in Europe. The difference between low and high tide has been measured at 14.5 meters. And then we went past the footbridge over the River Usk, which was built in 2006, and incredibly has a weight of over 836 tons. And then we came across Newport Castle. Not exactly a big popular tourist attraction, but a castle nonetheless. And now I'm here on Brecon and Mounmouthshire canal, which takes me all the way to Cwmcarn, where I'll be going to Cwmcarn Forest Drive, where I've got a campsite booked for the night. I know my first one. I didn't really want to wild camp, so I booked a campsite, and that's where I'm going to end up, hopefully, if this bag isn't too heavy and scuppers my plans. So that bit of the canal heads up to Cwmcarn, where I'm hoping to be heading tomorrow. I'm going to be following the canal all the way up, perpendicular to the M4. And that's where all that noise is now. M4 for the next mile or so. So I haven't given you an account of what I'm actually doing on this one. I'm following the canal all the way up to Cwmcarn. It's about 10 miles in total, maybe a little bit more, with a couple of diversions for food. And then I'm going to be camping there tonight. And tomorrow morning, then I'll be getting up, packing up, hopefully having some breakfast at Cwmcarn, because they've got a nice little cafe there. And then I'm going to be heading up and over to Mounmouthshire, and then I'm going to be following the ridgeway then all the way up to Cwmcarn, drop down into Cwmcarn itself, and then get a train back to Newport, where I'll pick up my car and head home and collapse in a big heap. Hopefully. There's a good shot of where I'll be heading up tomorrow. There's Cwmcarn. Hope to reach there after breakfast. now we've gone into the motorway, coming to a place called 14 Locks, which means that's 14 locks uphill. So I'm going uphill for the first time, and probably the only serious time on today's walk. So if I can get through this with my backpack on, I'll be doing good. Ooh, excuse me. Just getting to the point now where I'll be heading off the canal to pop down into Risca to get my food for this evening. A bit of breakfast for the morning and some snacks to take me over to Cwmcarn. Well, that's covered that. I'm gonna have to go back on myself. Extra miles in the bag. Come on. Resupply is done. Talk about a little bit later. Just heading to Greg's now for a sandwich. Back to the canal, popped into Risca for a small detour, Picked up some food for tonight. Got chilli and rice. I'm gonna cook on my my new stove, so that's very exciting. I got oats for the morning and some cereal bars, which should see me through to get to Cwmcarn, where I can have a meal when I get there. And I've also got a big packet of crisps, which I intend to have tonight while I'm watching some movies. The only thing I haven't got is beer. Now that would be nice. Got 2 to 3 miles to go till I get to the campsite. So hopefully in an hour I'll be there and setting up my tent for the first time. How very exciting. You may have seen as well, I popped into Greg's for lunch. Picked up a sausage roll and a tuna crunch roll. I was going to go to the chippy, but the reason I didn't is because it was closed. Fuming. And I'll tell you what, considering how much I've walked today, I really don't feel hungry. So these, I'm struggling to eat. Finally made it off the end of the canal. 16 kilometres of canal it was in total. And now we're heading up to Cwmcarn Forest Drive. Not long to go now, less than a mile. And I can get set up for the night. How's that work? I'll give you a tour later. Alright, time to go for a shower, get freshened up and have a relaxing evening. Hopefully. I'm in the tent, I'm all showered, watched a bit of a film, not too much, watch the rest later. But I think this tent's a little bit bigger than I expected in terms of width, not as high as I expected. My head is easily touching the ceiling when I sit up. Let me show you. A little bit of rain going on now as well. And I suppose when it stops for later, I'll make some food. I am so tired though. I'm hopefully going to sleep well tonight. Wow, what a day. Ended up doing about 14 miles. Got to the campsite. I've relaxed. It's been wonderful. I had a little sleep, admittedly. I've had a shower, a little sleep. I've made a cup of tea, cooked some food, I've done my dishes, and now I'm just back in the tent chilling. Going to watch the end of my movie, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And that is the end of my day. So, good night. See you in the morning.